Okay guys, so we got the trailer for Dragon Ball DLC 6. It's here. I cannot find it on the any official channel. This is from Janimba 8000, but literally the trailer because this is rad, and we got confirmation of the release date of of DLC 6. Alright, let's go. The final episode. There we go. Grandpa Goku, guys.
You're excited.
Don't worry, I'll help you out,
So cool.
Grandpa.
I'm sure you'll whip me into shape.
It's hard to believe our little Pan is entering the same tournament we all met at 10 years ago.
Nice.
The world tournament has a certain energy to it. I'm getting pumped.
Don't forget, Kakarot. You and I still have a score to settle.
Nice. So
Okay,
a score
I'll
to
show you
settle.
what I've got.
Very British.
What's going on here? How can a
Oh, so
toddler
yeah,
be
so we
this
can actually
strong?
control Pan.
I got a bad feeling about this.
So interesting.
Not a toddler. It's time to end this.
Okay.
This is unreal.
Look at that power.
Come on, I know you're better than this. You know you can go all out, right? I want to see what you can do.
What's the deal with this guy? Why does he seem so excited?
Hey, Oof. Once you're finished with all your training, why don't you and I have another match so we can test the limits of your power? Thoughts like that make me happy. It helps keep me motivated.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, I'm so excited I can hardly take it!
Okay, so 21st of February, guys, is the release date of DLC 6 for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Are you hyped? Are you excited? What is your feeling? This, guys, is quite interesting. You know, this is there was a second trailer. We saw this in the previous video. So this one we have Goku. Actually, on this one here, because Goku is fighting against Goten as well. So we got a fight in here. If you didn't see the previous one, so yeah, this is just a fight Goku versus Goten. Pretty cool. And now it just showcases the the ground combat and everything, which is pretty nice. It's apparently it's gonna be effectively like 100% like ground combat, like the whole thing, because throughout, as you can see here in the gameplay, we are seeing that they are not doing any air combat whatsoever. This is the finisher, and then Goku basically kills Goten. Which is funny. But yeah, going back to the actual DLC, so we can see that it's very similar to DLC 5 in the aspect that you're still going to the world tournament, so it's almost like a copy paste kind of activity they've done here, which annoys me a bit, to be honest, because as you can see here, like you effectively start off and then yeah, you go to the ground. So it's very similar to the DLC 5. So first you kind of start off in the training with Goten, then you end up going here, you walk around the world tournament arena again with Pan. So yeah, doing some like crappy side quests and whatever, and then effectively then you meet up these guys and you start the fights in the tournament. And then that's it. And afterwards, I guess there's going to be some sort of like side quest missions, potentially, like to defend Earth against some crazy Red Ribbon Army stuff or whatever. But yeah, to be honest, I was a bit let down by this particular DLC. I mean, the only novelty is that we're gonna fight with Pan, which is, yeah, pretty cool, I guess. I mean, that's interesting, right? But apart from that, like, there's really not much of a substance to this DLC, and I can tell why people are not that excited, because it just feels like the world tournament again. Like, it just feels the same thing, pretty much, right? There's no big difference. And I'm not sure if Goku is even going to be allowed to transform to Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 3, because in the actual end of Z, I think Goku didn't even go Super Saiyan, effectively. So, yeah. And then at the end of it, of course, Goku just leaves the world tournament area with Oob and kind of abandons his family and just goes to train. I mean, that's just, typical Goku, effectively. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know how to feel about this, to be honest, because I was expecting a bit more. I don't know, maybe just because, like, the DLC 5 was quite groundbreaking with new stuff. So this one is pretty much the same thing. Like, it's just effectively like reskin of DLC 5 with Oob and Pan, and then that's pretty much it, right? We have here is gonna fight also. Goku is going to fight. Oh, this is annoying here. This is in front of me. But yeah, Goku is going to fight. Can we remove that? I can't remove this thing here. But yeah, here we see Vegeta. So I guess at the end of the DLC, Goku is gonna have a fight against Vegeta. So yeah, that's at least pretty good. You know, like an ending, as you can see here. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. You know, that's pretty nice. You know, like, okay, so Goku is going to have a fight against Vegeta towards the end of the DLC, which is gonna be nice. So potentially this one is going to be a fight which is gonna happen in the air, like floating potentially, because you see here they're kind of on top of stuff. So yes, this could be a fight which is in the traditional mode against Vegeta. But that's it, guys. That is pretty much it. The DLC, this is gonna be like a, I feel like a 3-hour sort of DLC, 3 to 4 hour. If it reaches 4 hours, I will be surprised. I have a feeling that it's gonna be maybe about 3 hours in terms of actual content. So yeah, make of it as you may. I'll be honest, like I was more hyped about the previous DLCs. These two were more hype for me. This one, not so much, just purely because it just feels like a rehash of DLC 5 right now. I don't know. This is how I feel. I mean, I already have the season pass. I'm gonna play it anyway, regardless. But it just feels a bit lazy. It feels a bit lazy, a bit sloppy. So I'm hoping that in Season Pass 3 they're going to do something a bit more different, because you know, the origins of Dragon Ball and all that stuff is pretty cool, pretty nice, but also it gets really repetitive. So bringing potentially Super would be a win for them in next Season Pass 3, because that's where things could get a bit more intense, and we could finally start using again the Super Saiyan Blue transformations, which we had in DLC 2, right, which was really fun. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. As always, see you later in the next one.